Behind me is the new Doc Surgical Hospital. Construction started in January 2024 and is projected to finish in July of 2026. It's a 29-month construction project, and as you can see, we've already done the topping out of the structural steel. So that means all of this steel has been installed. I'm happy to announce that construction is on time and on budget. And we're excited for when this is finally going to open in Q3 of 2026. What we are building here is unique and very different than every other hospital. We are building a specialty hospital that caters to spine and orthopedic surgeries. It's the first of a kind here, and nobody can build another hospital in our area to compete against us.
Docs Health started in 2005 with 2 surgeons. In 2019, Docs Health developed their first surgery center and now has over 20 physicians from some of the best universities in the United States.
We are standing at 8436 West 3rd Street, Los Angeles. This is our first building, and it is where our outpatient office and surgery center and physical therapy are. We are on the 8th floor, which is the location of Docs Spine and Orthopedics. That is where the surgeons that are spine and orthopedic surgery see the patients in outpatient consultation. We built and managed the entire center. So all of the furniture, the IT, the check-in desk, the phones, internet, all of the management is done by us. And doctors, whether they are within our own medical group or renting space, and they are outside of our medical group, they come in here and all they have to do is just show up with their own bag and their assistant. Everything else is taken care of for them. We have 4 check-in desks that the patient can check in at. We have this waiting room with great views of Los Angeles and Century City in the background. After the patient is checked in, they go to one of their exam rooms. We have set up 3 physician dictation areas, and we have 19 exam rooms in this part of the building. We are now on the 7th floor, which is where our outpatient surgery center is. Now, surgeries can be either done at an outpatient surgery center or a hospital. The smaller surgeries and the surgeries in where the patient can go home the same day are done at this outpatient center. We have 2 operating rooms here. We will do spine and orthopedic surgeries as an outpatient and pain management injections. We have some of the best technology available, and part of the reason is that we as physician owners, we want to make sure we have equipment that is the not just standard of care, but surpasses any other type of equipment that you're going to find at a standard hospital. State-of-the-art equipment is here, and it's the same type of equipment that we are purchasing for our new hospital. The difference between this operating room, which is used for outpatient surgery, and the other one at Doc Surgical Hospital is that the hospital will be for inpatient cases. What this means is that we at Docs Health, we control the entire patient experience. So the patient comes to us, they see us in our office, they have surgery in our surgery center, which is here, or if they need an overnight stay, they go to our hospital where they can get their much bigger surgery done there. We also have an MRI machine located here so patients can get their outpatient imaging. Here we have a Pilates studio that is run by a different organization, but it fits well into the overall health and wellness mentality that we are promoting. This is our outpatient physical therapy department. We also have this beautiful outdoor patio that patients can use an infrared sauna. We also have a cold therapy chamber. In addition to that, we have an outdoor Pilates studio. Here on the 9th floor is the administrative space. We have 14 private physician offices that are on the periphery. And in the middle, we have cubicles where the assistants and staff can do their work. Everything is provided for the physician, from all of the management, the janitorial, the IT, the break room, the security. Everything that is needed to run a private office is managed and maintained by us. So the physician, They pay one fee and they don't have to worry about the headaches of running a private practice.
Doc's Inpatient Surgical Hospital is the natural evolution of Doc's Outpatient Surgery Center. Doc's Health will now be able to capture revenue from inpatient procedures. And thanks to the project being in a high unemployment area, there is no current visa backlog.
As you can see, it's an active construction site. At its peak, we're going to have about 100 construction workers here on any given time. Behind me is where the lobby is going to be, and that part of the building is going to be a indoor garage area. The second floor is the laboratory and office space and the cafeteria. Third floor, we have SPD, which is where we prepare all the surgical instrumentation prior to surgery. The fourth floor has 4 operating rooms and a preoperative and postoperative area. And the fifth floor is the 17 inpatient rooms. We are now on the roof of the new building. Behind me are the hills of Beverly Hills. To the west of me is the Pacific Ocean and Century City, and downtown LA is just east of us. On this rooftop, we're going to have an amazing Serenity Garden, which will be a rooftop deck that patients, after their surgery, they can come up here and walk around and get some physical therapy in, as well as we'll also have a smoothie bar and an area that they can sit and eat. I'm happy to announce that construction is on time and on budget. $39.6 million was raised from the pre-existing 10 surgeons, as well as an additional 25 doctors putting money. The total capital stack equals $145 million. Of that, $39.4 million was the equity raise for the construction piece.
The total cost of Doc's Surgical Hospital is approximately $145 million. A senior loan for almost $80 million is already in place. The second position EB-5 loan is $20 million, followed by an $8.5 million equipment loan. The already mentioned $39 million in equity is already invested. The loan to cost is a financially healthy 67%. The EB-5 loan is expected to be paid back through a refinancing in approximately 4 years, when the hospital's value will exceed $176 million based on a third-party appraisal.
Now, every patient that comes to us can go to a surgery center or a hospital that we own and control, and they get the same uniform experience everywhere. So that makes the patient experience better for the patient, because they don't have to drive around to various parts of town in order to get those necessary parts of the medical evaluation. The idea is that this hospital is going to be similar to a boutique hotel. So when patients walk in, they won't know that they're checking into a hospital.
The EB-5 program provides, for those lucky few that do have the means, an expedited way and a guaranteed way for them to come to the United States. Now, what we're offering for this project is very unique. We're offering a payment plan. So with as little as $50,000 down as your initial investment, you will be eligible to file your I-526E application. If you are already located in the US as a H-1B or F-1 visa holder, right when you submit your 526E, within a period of about 5 to 6 months, you can adjust your status and obtain your work authorization and travel documents. So if you're already in the US on certain visa classifications, you can stay in the US as long as your EB-5 application is processing. So this is a great advantage for those of you that are here already. It takes approximately 12 to 18 months to receive your 526E approval, and then it takes about another 12 to 14 months to obtain your conditional green card. So for those of you that are located outside of the US, it'll take anywhere from, on the low end, 24 months to the high end, approximately 36 months to actually move to the United States.
This is an example of what you can accomplish here in the United States. And who would have guessed that when we first moved to the US back in 1983, that I would be standing here in front of a building that we built from the ground up. That is what's possible here as a result of the American dream. And we'd love for you guys to be a part of it.